Hello. 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 Welcome. 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 What was that? 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 Hello. How are you all today? Oh, one moment. I need to turn on TTS real quick. Real quick. I'm going to have TTS on today and tomorrow since apparently I'm just doing short streams all week, which is really annoying, but hey. Okay. I am logging into the server. Bear with me. Why is my screen so bright right now? Something does not make sense. Oh my god, guys. Holy Christ. Why is my DPI 4 million? What? Wait, is it maybe it's controls? It is. Which means all of our keybinds and everything probably got reset, huh? So they must have pushed the update. Okay, well if they push the update, then we should probably watch and video and see what the hell is even in this update before I go and get myself killed because there's something I don't know that's going on. So give me a second to pull this up.
Many thanks to fellow Destruction Squad, Clips from the servers, see what was.
Yo, Kruger. Thank you for the 31 month resub. Thank you for the 31 month resub. Resub. Thanks for the Prime, Kruger. Hope you're having a good week. Thanks for joining us. All right.
Cloud 7 RP
What's
server,
going on in
the
this
community, the Camera Crew
server or this
servers,
update?
reclamation server,
1.29, I think, right?
Daisy 1.29 is no longer a myth. It is a real patch that has finally been released on all platforms for us to play with. So I'm going to be summarizing the changes to get you up to date, break down the hidden stuff we recently found in the game files, and give away $500 worth of Daisy goodies.
Wow.
Very quickly
500
going over the
bones.
new stuff, it includes 2 head slot items, these 2 here, 4 chest slot items, these 4 here, 2 pairs of boots, very nice, and a god tier long haul backpack. This is the best backpack in the game right now. I've spoken about these items to death at this point, so I'm going to give you this video and you can check out the details if you want. This is what you need to be aware of. All pistols and assault rifles have updated sounds in this patch, and the distances that we can hear weapons has changed. As seen here, all of these weapons have changed, but the average is around 20% quieter, so most weapons in DayZ are now 20% quieter this patch. The biggest change that you need to be aware of is that all these weapons here have unique sounds at distances. This was not in the game before, allowing us to finally identify weapons thousands of meters away, rather than us getting some generic gunshot sound past 250 meters like last patch. These unique sounds also change based on where you fire that weapon, so in a field, forest, city or interior, meaning that we can not only identify the weapon, but also where that weapon was fired. This change also dampens the sound of every weapon in DayZ when it comes to interiors over long distances. So if you fire a weapon from a factory or a house or a shed or even this tiny little greenhouse that is all busted up, that's going to be a gunshot that is 20 to 30% harder for someone else to hear. As for the prone weapon crack bug, it is still in 1.29, but weapons are no longer silent when you shoot from interiors in this patch. Again, I made a dedicated video to this, more info there. All maps now have improved terrain textures, especially improving Sakau's snow where it meets other textures in the game. It used to be ugly before, now it's a lot
No one
better.
cares about any of
With
this.
Sakau also getting a bunker expansion. This door on the top here is used as another way to enter the bunker, but these doors are very slow, like the main doors, and the loot in this new area is just standard military gear, with this video going over the deets. On a side note, I recently said that the welding trolley and gas tanks might be for Badlands, but no, they are actually found inside the bunker expansion here. The tactical helmet on Sakau is now spawning correctly inside these locked containers, and on Livonia, the smaller AUG is finally spawning again inside Dambog Bunker. If you like this gun, Dambog is by far the best place to find it, and is highly likely to spawn there according to this guy called Wobo. As for the new clothing items, the loot finders are much better at explaining where that stuff spawns. However, the big loot changes that they spoke about with 1.30 have effectively been cancelled if you weren't aware, but even so, there are maybe enough changes for me to do a dedicated loot changes video for 1.29, so let me know if you do want to see something like that. The most anticipated improvement in 1.29 is definitely the 400% performance increase that they were talking about, which would make DayZ buttery smooth if it's true, but based on my quick tests and Zubert's stress tests that I did a month ago, we're not entirely sure what has changed, and if this is an improvement in all cases. It probably is in most cases, with it being very likely that we have to wait a few days for stress testing on real servers to take place to get some solid info on these changes. So if you are a server owner, do let us know how it goes. I'm also hoping that players will report on the skywalking and tire glitching issue. Has it been fixed? It was confirmed that it was fixed in 1.29 by the developers, and they also said that more exploits were fixed this patch too, but we didn't get an official list beyond skywalking and tire glitching. Another fix was for invisible gas clouds. You could sometimes walk in there
Thank
and
you.
just poison you even though you can't see it.
Wait, I wonder if
Again,
they enabled
not
gas again.
100% confirmed fixed. I did experience this on 1.29, but that was a few months ago, so maybe it's fixed. But I can confirm that the Olga and the Saka, in the way that they flip over on terrain sometimes, that has not been fixed. Console server performance looks to be one of the main focuses
This
of this
game
patch,
sucks
but
ass.
graphical performance
Jesus
improvements
Christ.
are in the works too, with the devs stating that the latest gen consoles will get a free updated version of DayZ when Badlands releases later this year, so this will separate the PS4 and PS5 version. The PS5 version will be better because it can
Dude,
run on better hardware.
what?
The other
What
upper
is that?
changes include blunt and crafted melee weapons being buffed. They do more health damage to players, infected, and animals. Now, especially be aware of the nailed baseball bat. That thing got
What?
a giga
Like,
buff.
what in the fuck am I watching on my screen? What is all of this shit happening here? PS5 graphics probably
PS5
into like,
ver-
what is this? First of all, what in the fuck is this? And then
version will be
straight
better
into
because it can
this,
run on better
dude.
hardware. The other
What? Look at this! Look at this
The
game.
changes include blunt and crafted melee weapons being buffed. They do more health damage to players, infected,
You gotta
and
aim
animals.
at the
Now,
fucking
especially
ceiling to
be
hit this
aware
guy in
of
the
nailed
head.
baseball
What?
bat. That thing got a giga buff this patch, and the mace and sledgehammer are stronger too, with details in these two videos if you do want to know the melee meta. During the second experimental release of 1.29, which happened around 6 weeks ago, Yuki went digging again to find that hidden stuff and found a new class name for some type of underslug launcher, which looks to be an attachment slot for a weapon, meaning that we might get some sort of noob tube in DayZ. My guess is that they might introduce a new weapon that can fire 2 different ammo types, such as firing regular bullets and then also having a secondary fire like a smoke or a grenade round that gets launched from under the barrel. We don't know. This
Don't
could
have
just be a
high
massive
hopes for
troll by the
DayZ
devs.
2.
They might be adding the ability to fire the upper or lower barrel of a blaze. I don't know, maybe someone in the comments knows more. Yuki also found some code relating to dead players and weapons despawning faster, so I guess what this code does is when you kill a player, the weapon on the ground that drops from their hands onto the floor, because it doesn't stay with the player, it just drops on the floor like when you go unconscious, it is going to despawn when the body despawns. That seems to be what the code is suggesting here. I could be wrong, which means weapons that drop from our hands is going to despawn in 30 to 60 minutes. LB Master found some more code for us this patch too, including code about DayZ being prepared for the Xbox store, which was confirmed yesterday by Game Watcher. It's going to be in the April Game Pass. So for the 26 people that still have an Xbox, it is going to be on there now. Last patch, a few item descriptions were added for Badlands. I'm guessing these are for Badlands. We don't have any confirmation of this, but 3 more were also added this patch too. So a new version of a glass bottle is probably coming with Badlands, and it also looks like we're getting 2 versions of an energy drink of some sort, with these being their in-game descriptions. These are descriptions from the game files. And finally for this video, 1.29 comes with a full character and full server wipe on all platforms. Your character and your base are gone, and for PC players especially, this patch has changed a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So
What
mods have broken.
in the
as a
fuck is
result. You
this?
might need to wait for your underpaid modder to get an update out so you can get onto your favorite server. While you wait, you can enter a giveaway that I'm doing on Twitter. I'm giving away 10 copies of DayZ on Steam. They are up for grabs. All you need to do is follow me on there and leave a comment on the giveaway post I made to enter. It ends in 3 days, so you don't need to rush there. Link below. This will be the very first patch where my brand new version of DayZ Loot Finder will be used. That lets you see the locations of all items that spawn in the game, along with their chances of spawning at each spawn point, which is information that is based on confirmed in-game loot data that I checked myself. Every item you see on this map has been checked by myself to make sure it does actually spawn in that location, highlighting dynamic events, loot areas, tiers, infected, and generates a heat map of the highest probability areas for you to search for that piece of loot. This is the perfect tool for a wipe, and it is also the best way to support my content, because yes, it is Patreon members only, but you'll also get earlier videos and ad-free content. Link below if you're interested. This is how I continue to make videos. Let us know your take on this update below. I'm sure the devs are eagerly awaiting feedback on this patch. I'm guessing they changed a lot under the hood, and they're just sitting there waiting for something to break so they can fix it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I bet. After all these years, it was this patch where they were like, you know what, we're going to fix the game, guys. You know what? Finally, it's time. All right, first of all, I'm going to link this Wobo video in the chat. So if you guys want to go sub to Wobo, or if you are interested in joining his giveaway that he's got, sounds like he's going to give away some copies of DayZ. So if you're interested in that, you can join up. Thank you very much, Mr. Tristan the Pollution, dropping a gifted sub out to Mr. Reaper's Wraith with a new keyboard. Thank you very much, Tristan. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be honest. The only thing I am really, for now, interested in is if they've got the gas enabled again on these servers. They turned it off whenever you could be damaged by it because it was invisible. So I am curious if they've enabled it again. My character isn't crouched. My screen looks weird. My guy is standing up. I don't know what that means. Is the game broken? I do think that it could be like getting the gas enabled again could be really good for the server. Maybe. Like it makes sense in my head how it could be really good. So, hopefully, basically just promoting player movement, pushing people around the map. So we'll see. I don't know if it is or not, but that's pretty well the only thing I really care about in all that entire update. Now, maybe there's some stuff, you know, under the hood stuff that ends up being really nice that we just don't know about yet. We will see. We will see. Bet you can't guess what I'm eating. Well, it's either Taco Bell or mozzarella sticks. Choose? I mean, I'm going to say Taco Bell every time. Oh my God. Man, I know I keep apologizing for not being able to start on time, but I'll be honest, guys. I massively underestimated how much prep time I was going to need. I still have so much stuff to do. But that's okay. So, fingers crossed. I did testing with Jummy earlier today. And as far as we can tell, everything is up and working. We did hit the sub goal, yeah. Everything is up and working on his site to run the stream. So, as long as I've got a lot of work to do tonight. I'll probably be up until fucking 50 million AM or something. But before, like at the start, the ideal plan right now is I'm going to start the stream. I'm going to do a test tomorrow. I'm going to take the backpack out and walk around the lake a little bit to make sure everything is working. But as of now, the stream stuff, everything to run the stream seems locked in. There are some minor things here and there that I still need to work through on every level. Take your airsoft gun too? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Even though it is Texas and I could literally walk around with a fucking gun. I don't think I'm going to do that. Does a Milsim event require players to have IRL experience? No. Nope. Are you talking about actual like military experience? No, because I have not been in the military myself. And it doesn't require you to have experience in airsoft or anything. You just show up and play. Well, it's too late to just show up and play. You have to buy a ticket, and those are long ago sold out, I think. So So, I'm gonna be just cycling this information about 1,000 fucking times. So I'm gonna say this now, and I'm gonna say it a million more times. So if you guys are tired of hearing of it, plug your ears, because I'm about to run the whole spiel right now. Rain aside, if the rain ruins things, then it ruins things. Fingers fucking crossed it doesn't. All right. So, as of now, the plan is. Actually, hang on. I'll just pull up the email. So I can give you guys times. My God. Let me into my email account. Are you able to read chat? Yes. That is one of the last hurdles I'm trying to work through. Is how I best want to set that up. In the future I'll come up with a better way, but for now I just need to. I've got some ideas, but I haven't locked something in yet. Although I won't be as free to read chat as like at all times. Because I'll be playing, right? So. Okay. Let's see here. I could have swore it was in this email when all the start times and everything were. Maybe it's a different one. Oh yeah, here it is. Different one. We'll see. This is all just loose ideas for right now. But we'll be going up Friday, which means there will not be a normal gaming stream on Friday. I'll be traveling up. It's above Dallas. It's like a 3.5, 4 hour drive from here to get to the field. I'll be doing registration and stuff. And most likely what I'll do is I'll just run a short stream there. When I go through registration, I'll chrono my gun. I'll shoot it a little bit, make sure I'm all dialed in. Do a short stream there. Just again, like testing thing where I'm testing connections and all that. The game actually starts Saturday. StartX is 11 a.m. So ideally, I'm assuming, like, don't get me wrong, guys. I've been hungover and gotten to the field a little late sometimes before. So I don't know exactly when we're starting, but somewhere around here. I would guess that we're looking to be have the stream up and running around 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday. And then the game runs until 9:30, but I will not be doing that. I'll probably run until just a little bit before dark. I don't have any, like, my equipment isn't, doesn't have night vision on it. I can't stream at night. So I'll just run until a little bit before dark. And then Sunday starts at 10:30. So we'd probably be something similar. Now, that's if it doesn't rain. If it does rain, all of this could just go completely sideways. But as of now, this is the plan. So this is what you guys can kind of loosely expect. Is this driving distance or are you camping? We've got an Airbnb. Thanks to Mr. Tristan. We usually just Airbnb, so we have a shower and all that. I used to camp at these kinds of events whenever I was younger, and get drunk and sit by the campfire and do all those things, and that was a good time. But now that I'm older, I really like the shower at night, and then going out to eat and all that stuff. So that's kind of the plan. Again, just a heads up to everybody. This will be 100% all hands on deck as far as viewership. So please, 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 if you've ever watched the stream before, if you ever have enjoyed the stream for a single second, tune in Saturday and Sunday if I'm live and watch the stream. And as always, you don't have to be 100% focused on the stream, whether you have it up and you have it on a different monitor or have it on your phone, or like maybe you've got something going on Saturday, you're out with friends or family or whatever. If you could please, please, please be a +1 to the viewership in some way, it would mean the world. Getting this up and going is, not only is this a dream of mine, there's potential, lots of possible things that can come from this. And I really hope to make it work and start doing it consistently. There's going to be bumps in the road. There are going to be issues. There's going to be things I can improve. This is not my long-term vision by any means of like how we're going to start out. It's going to be kind of bare bones at first, but getting the most viewership that we can is so important. So fucking go out and dig up your dead grandma and give her a fucking phone and have her watch literally everybody, your dog, everyone. We need all hands on deck, all viewership that we can possibly get. Please. Please. This, not only have me and a lot of you guys dumped a lot of money into making this possible. It's very expensive, but it has the potential to do a lot of things for us in the future and open up a lot of doors. So please do not forget about us. If you don't watch me again for 3 years, just give me this one Saturday primarily. Give me one day. Give me an hour of your time one day. Please, I'm begging, guys. I'm begging. So don't forget about us. This would be 10 or 11 loosely is what I'm aiming for. Things happen, guys. Things happen. Maybe I'm not suited up as much as I need to be. Maybe the connection's not working out. Things can happen, and so I'm not trying to nail down an exact start time. And I will try to post an update in the Discord on like loosely about what to expect on time, and I'll probably tweet out. I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to keep everybody up to date. So, just a heads up. Saturday is the day. So, big days ahead. I have an insane amount of work to do tonight to pack and prepare everything. I just got half of the stuff in that I need to run the stream today. So I set up my whole new backpack setup tonight. Get that up and going, everything charged, everything working correctly. And then we're going to run another test tomorrow. And hopefully this is like, I'm testing exactly how it will be on game day. Plans tomorrow before I come do this stream. I'll babysit Jax. Jax is gonna go chill at the Airbnb. Tristan got an Airbnb where pets are allowed, so Jax can go and relax at the Airbnb. So this is not only something like, I say this because all of you guys have contributed in some way. Some of you an insane amount of money. Yummy has put a lot of work in to make this possible for us as well. This is something I've been working towards for years, guys. And again, keep in mind, this is not this is not how I want things for now. Like there are things that are going to be missing. I wanted to be able to have a scope cam so you guys could see a zoomed in shot of. Yo, Shish, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. Much appreciated. Could not do it without you. Thanks for dropping your prime on us today. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a great weekend. Oh, sorry, week. I was sitting here so drilled in on the weekend. I was. Anyway, hope you're having a great week. All right, Jax. All right. Are you doing YouTube videos too? No. I will probably take the stream itself afterwards and cut it up and throw it on YouTube or something. I'll figure that out. That's way backseat to me. I'm not worried about that stuff for now. Relax. You be good. So yeah, this is something I've been working towards for years. And it's not like my vision of how I want it to be. This is the skeleton. Basically, this is just skeleton version, because how the stream will go this time is there's going to be probably a camera right here on my left shoulder. And it will just be, you guys, it won't even be first person view. Like, cause a first person view would be more like on my head. And that is just not possible for me right now because it causes so many issues. I'd have to run a whole fucking cable up my back. I'd have to buy a helmet, mounts, and just a bunch of shit. I can't even do that much. So literally it's just going to be a shoulder cam, and that is limiting, right? Like if I'm peeking out the right side of cover, you guys are still going to see the cover right in front of me. You won't see like what I'm seeing. It is what it is. This time. In the future, I've got plans on how to improve things. I tried to get the scope cam going for this event, but it's gonna be a massive investment because what we tried, some like very cheap ways to pull it off, weren't working. So just for this is a skeleton, so you guys can just see the event and see what's going on. It won't be like zoomed in and you seeing the shots like maybe you guys have all seen like snipers on YouTube and stuff. It won't be that, unfortunately. But I want to get there, and I think that we can in time. But to make that all happen, this one has to be successful. So that's why I say we need everybody. And if you don't mind to just leave the stream running whenever you're out away from your PC or whatever, it would mean the world. It truly, truly, truly would. Cam for what? We're doing Airsoft stream this weekend. Milsim. I'm coming up with some ideas. Like I've got some ideas planned for at certain times I can maybe set the cam up to the side and away from me while I play like near it so you guys can see that, or like I've got some ideas rolling, but for now I just need it to work. So I'm not trying to overcomplicate things too much. So yeah. There are gonna be lots and lots of things that we can take away, and lots of things that you guys will probably have suggestions on to improve. And a lot of those are probably suggestions that I've already thought of and wished I could do, but I can't, kind of thing. So I will be doing my absolute best to make things work. And all we really need this time is just people watching. So that will be mean more to me than you guys will ever know. I was going to try to get us on the front page of Twitch for this as well, but I unfortunately missed out on that, and we had to apply a month ago. I did not realize that. We had to apply a month in advance to make that happen, so I missed the window, which fucking sucks. So I was hoping if we could get on the front page that we could get some massive viewership numbers, but I'm not going to plan for that. Like, at this point, I'm just crossing my fingers that we can get up to, if we could get up to like 300 viewers or something, I would say that's a success. To me, I just need to know, I need to see and know that people want to watch it. And that if the content's being produced, that people will watch it. And I think that they will, because it's like all the games that so many people play and watch on Twitch already, but in real life. So I think that it will happen. I just got to do it, you know? What's the deal with the modems? Good news? Yeah, I'm all set. I'm all set on the modems. That was one of the biggest issues that I had, was that the modems that I had originally planned to get were not compatible with my old unit, even though it said that they were. So I had to pivot hard and figure out the whole situation, but all locked in. I went with the AT&T Sims for now, Myth. So, which are going to be completely fine. Yo, what up, Jeffrey? Yeah, I'll do that, Shandy. I will. I mean, I have it on 5 right now, but I'll lower it to whatever. Are you going to promote it anywhere? I'm not sure what you mean. Like, what do you mean by promote it anywhere? What time CT are you posting the VOD to? The VOD will just be on my Twitch channel. I'm not streaming to YouTube because I think YouTube will insta-ban it. Because it's like gun content and stuff. So I will take the VOD and try to upload it to YouTube later. So, like, guys, I've gone through so many things that have come together. Like, this is the old version. Whenever I bought my IRL backpack, they come in this bag. The issue is, it's just a backpack with straps, right? And there's a reason they have it all set up. Like, this backpack has some like compartments for everything. Like, this bag is very unique. the reason why it why they sell it and set it up in this bag. And the wires are all run through this bag in specific ways, and the issue is all of the connections. This has been such a fucking headache. All of the connections to everything. There are a million wires to make this shit work. But to all the connections, all it takes is just a little wiggle, and then the whole stream will drop. So there's no way I can run around with a backpack flopping around on my back. And because all the connections will just drop. And especially if I probably won't this time, but I normally play pretty hard. Like, I'm diving, I'm fucking crawling around in the mud, I'm doing all that shit. And this would just not work. So it took me a long time to find something else that would work. And I got this that just came in today. So it's actually it's a full-on rig, but it's got the bag on the back. So I've got the bag attached to my rig so that it will not flop around. Like, literally. Now you can see that it's like locked in back there, right? So no matter like jumping or whatever, that was step number one, was to figure out a solution there. So that is taken care of. I come into chat and learn that the military takes old men now. Yeah, didn't you see? They opened up to what is it, 42 that you can join in now, and you can smoke marijuana apparently too. What's up, iMac? Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna see Tristan in his tight pants. Yeah, Mr. iMac, we've got the airsoft stream happening Saturday. And by the way, so something that we've been talking about doing for a long time. Saturday's finally the day. Now, there's a million things I need to do still. I've got to get into this bag. I've got to cut holes and route wires, and there's just so much to do still. That was just one of the many challenges I had to sort my way through. I won't even begin to talk about all the rest of them. So, as of now, I'm going to be up almost all night. But by the end of the night, I should be almost completely locked in on everything. Jummy and I did a test earlier today. It's working. I mean, it's looking good. As of now, there's always unexpected hiccups, but as of now, I don't think I have any major hurdles anymore. Everything is looking smooth sailing. The only major hurdle that could possibly come up now is if it rains. So they've now removed the rain from Friday completely, which is great. And a 65% chance Saturday. So we'll see. What are you doing with Jax while you're away? He's going to be at the Airbnb. Hope you're doing good, by the way, iMac. It's great to see you, man. I will say that is one thing that I fucking hate about these things. Is I like wearing what I want. I like showing up and just wearing whatever. But to be able to play in these, you have to wear camo that identifies with your team. So like we're playing on the multicam side. So you have to wear multicam or tan shirt, multicam or tan pants, and multicam or tan hat. Or headgear. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You guys are right. I am very excited. Actually, once I got done testing with Jummy, I went down and got a drink. And I haven't been this excited about something in a long time. I was thinking about it on the way back. Like, it feels good to be excited about something again. So, fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. And if it goes well this time, if the viewership is good, if things go well, it's only going to get better, and it's only going to happen more often. So, a couple weeks here, we'll celebrate in person. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. So, the last thing I really need to figure out tonight is how I'm going to view chat. I've got a couple ideas. And I've got 4 phones. So I'll sort that out. Smartwatch. See, this is like long term that I was thinking of. We talked about that before, is getting a watch with chat on it. Like long term, I want some like Meta Vanguards or something that have the camera in the middle. So then you guys do get the first person view. And who knows, maybe some of these AR glasses that come out over the next couple years, I can literally have chat in my fucking glasses. So, smart watch would be a pain in the ass, too small. It would be fine. The reason why it'd be fine is I'm not going to be looking at chat very often. Now, whenever I'm on the kayak or something like that, I will be looking at chat more often. So then it would be more important to have a big phone or something. But doing this, I'm more focused on playing than I am reading chat. So a smartwatch would be completely fine. When I take a minute to like look at chat, I could just scroll on it or whatever. I already have multiple wrist mounts and stuff. It just sucks. I don't like it. And the first time I do something like this and somebody shoots the phone, it's broken. So I'm looking at some of the chest mounts that just flop down, and I can just look down and read it whenever I want to, and then it will fold up and lock. That's kind of like what I'm leaning to right now, but those are not issues where I won't be able to stream at all. Like, I could literally just, at absolute worst, have the phone in my pocket and then pull it out and read chat for a second and then put it back in my pocket. Like, that's not an issue where I can't stream. It keeps me from streaming, right? So it's not a big deal. So yeah, needless to say, almost all the stressful shit is out of the way. Now, that's why I have 4 phones, and why I had them. All these phones are old ones. Like whenever I'd upgrade or whatever, I just keep my old one. And throw it in this IRL bag because I can't keep the phone charged. So once it's dead, I have to throw it in the bag and grab another one. Like I could keep it charged, but it just ends up being way, again, more of a pain in the ass, more things to worry about. Another cable running, you know, whatever. There are now better things where you could have a battery attached to it or whatever. But again, to me, that's not ideal. If I move in that direction, I would much rather look to like a smartwatch or anything like that. iPhones can't stay charged all day. Not with it staying mostly on all the time. With chat being going, it's going to die pretty quickly. Anyway. Oh yeah, I already have like all the power saving stuff I can run on these things. But that's just how it is. Which is fine. That's not a big deal to me. I get it. And there are just things in the future that we can do. I'm not going to invest in a ton of stuff to fix that issue whenever that shit's about to be obsolete anyway. You know what I mean? So this will be bare bones, just a skeleton of things. And then if it works out and it's great and there's interest, you better believe more stuff will be coming. I'm just take it a step at a time. When you paint Tristan's face with camo, make sure there's a dick shape on his forehead. I will, yeah. Yeah. We'll make sure. When are you leaving, Seagreens? Jesus, who is this person just getting constantly chased by wolves? Me in another life or something? Friday night, 1:30 a.m. So Saturday morning. Oh, shit. You're going to be on the plane when it all goes down. So yeah, hopefully we'll I'll be doing a stream with the bag all set up ready to go tomorrow before I start the stream. I'll just go out and walk around the lake a little bit and test it so you guys can help me we'll be testing the bag and make sure it's all working in proper order, and also Jomi's got some final things, tweaks and stuff he's doing on his end that we'll be testing. So by the way, I think today's your birthday, right? Shandy? Happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day. I mean, at worst, guys, I just put all my gun and gear away, and I just follow Tristan around with a camera, and I'll just stream him. That seems like a good time. Tight pants cam. Yeah. I'm going to just follow Tristan around while he's all slip sliding and falling in the mud. Just film him everywhere he goes. All right. Let's go run around. Actually, I better grab a quick snack. You'd think with all this stressful shit going on and as busy as I am and just a million things going constantly, Jax could at least he could at least pack his own bag to help me out just a little bit, you know? Unreal. Got to do everything for this guy. Probably would if he had thumbs. Well, if that's the case, if he starts packing his own bag, he's definitely going to need to start picking up his own shit too. Oh man, I should not have eaten. Whoops. Let the wife drive my car to go out last night. Had a damn flat tire this morning. You shared a video. When was that? Like last year, whenever she like drove off in the ditch or something. My brain is going like a mile a minute right now. All the shit that I gotta do. We're getting there, though. Yo, Tristan, are you bringing your tools along? Yeah, I got everything listed out. Thank you, though. I can bring whatever you want me to bring or tell me what you want to do, and I'll bring shit to get it done. Okay. Hang on. I'll show you so you can get an idea. To run the air hose out, I can run it fine without doing this. This would just be very helpful. I need a hole drilled. This is where the grip normally is. So I need a hole drilled from here up to like inside in here. So it needs to just go straight through here, and it will go like through this opening here, which is fine. It just needs to go right up this way. Actually, it'd be more like this, but so it will go. You see how there's a hole there already? That's where the grip screws on. So literally in this space, this wide open space right next to the hole would be another one that goes up this way. How thick is the hose? I think 4 millimeters. I'll show you. Very tiny. In American, I don't know. I don't know. So is that it? I was thinking there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. I think that's it. Oh, no. The other thing, hang on. I could go to Matt's and do this, but it's going to be $20 Uber to get there and a $20 Uber back. I'm not spending $40 to go over to his house to do this. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Okay. The other thing, this piece, I've already marked it. Where this is just a tiny brass tube. That black Sharpie mark, I need that drilled out only on that side. The rest needs to, well, stay closed for support. But basically, how this is going to work is this tube, this brass tube, will come out exactly in line with this hose. The hose will run through this tube, and it sits up in here, and then it goes into the trigger frame right here. You see how it comes out the bottom right there? This is how it's normally done. This is how these fucking crazy motherfuckers from the company, this is how it comes out. So that the hose would come out of here and then run to my tank from here. But I've got this hose sitting in front of my fucking trigger. So I can do that if need be. And I can, and the gun will work fine, and I will play with it that way for the weekend. But ideally, what happens is right there where that black hole is where the tube would come out. I run it back behind the trigger frame, which is going to be down in here. This is where the trigger frame sits. And then it runs out inside. It would come out back in here in the middle of this, and then out down here. And this is where shit. And this is where the grip is. So the grip, it would come out the bottom of the grip, the hose. Yeah, I also used to have the tools to do this, and then I lost the charger to my drill. Making the turn unsupported could kink. Yeah, I've seen people do it, and it's fine. It's gonna be also like it won't kink. And also that's why ideally the hole is just a little bit bigger than the hose. So it's not a hard, like you see how I've got the black kind of big. Like it doesn't need to be all of that, but just bigger than the hose. So that it doesn't kink and it just makes that turn fine. I mean, that's a good thing to shout out. But that's why I've marked it a little bit bigger. So again, it's not like this has to happen. I can run it just fine without this. It would just be very helpful. Well, this hose is specifically very small. I had to order special parts to run this whole hose because the HPA engine that sits inside of here is made in Europe. So that's why it's like this special piece is different compared to the bigger one. That then connects. This is the bigger one that then connects to the small one. And then this runs to the tank. Need a table behind me? I mean, I have a giant island over here. Everything is sitting on the island. So basically, I do have a big table back there. So, cribs this shit? No, I'm not gonna. It is an absolute fucking war zone back behind me right now. This is all of the streaming, all of my streaming shit drug out here. All of my airsoft shit drug out here. All of my like any extra stuff like coolers and my little wagon to haul everything. And then all of Jax's shit that he needs. Like it is an absolute fucking war zone back here. Oh, also tonight, I asked you guys about the suppressor. Or the foam. I asked you guys about the ideal way to cut the foam. Because that's another thing I'm doing tonight is I have to fill this suppressor that goes on the end of the barrel with foam. So I've purchased foam cushions. 1-inch foam cushions. So I've got a suppressor to the end of this, draw around, and make circles, and cut them all out, and fill this thing with foam tonight. Which is illegal, but that's all right. Nobody tell anyone. Yeah, this stream is AI. So, yeah, I've got a big list of things ahead of me to do. Oh, also, my pistol is not in working condition, so I have to tear down my pistol and fix it, get it working. I've got a million things to do. Anyway, let me set all this stuff back over there. Oh, okay. Gonna be a long night. I'm gonna be doped up with some caffeine, just fucking doing a million things. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? You want to come say hi? Huh? All right. All right. Okay. Now that I put all my stuff away, you want to come up here? We gonna get you some goggles. Send you out. Attack dog. Put a little turret on your back. That's a big boy gun. Okay. I'm done, buddy. I'm done. Okay. I'm done. Okay. Boy, oh boy. If we can get up and going and everything working and no hiccups, it's gonna be a fucking miracle. Gonna be a damn miracle. What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss? I don't think I've ever bet on a coin toss before. Call it tails. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, we got lucky. 50-50. Or as they say in physics, there is no 50-50. It's just 100%. It's 100%, whatever the outcome is. Alternatively, everything is 50-50. Either happens or it doesn't. Right, but that's where it's either it happens or it doesn't. If it happens, it's 100%. If it doesn't, it's 100%. How's Elena Chinaris? Well, we just got kicked off not too long ago. We've been, got a bunch of stuff going on. Shit's crazy around here. Me maxing your science maxing? Only a little bit, because, I'm definitely not smart enough to be maxing anything. I'm just an idiot. A beautiful sunny day is best spent on the coast. No, absolutely not. Hell no. Not in this game. Keep me far away from there. Try teaching to a bunch of 8th graders. Yeah, I don't, guys, there's a reason I have a vasectomy, and that's because I don't do kids. Hell no. Kids drive me wild. That's why teachers are saints. Truly. Being able to handle that situation, not paid enough. Wife's a middle school teacher, dude. The thing is, I'm sure you deal with a ton of it, even just secondhand. Crazy. Are we for real? Sunday scaries are the worst. Doesn't matter how long you've been teaching. I bet. Gotta go back to Demon Land. Dude, kids are fucking mean and cruel. Yeah, teachers spend an insane amount of extra time that they aren't compensated fairly for, and a ton of their own money. Just crazy. I'll just keep letting you guys handle teaching kids. You obviously know it a lot better than me, and I'd leave wanting to burn the whole damn school down, so you guys have an infinite amount of patience compared to me. Kids are only half the problem. It's the dirtbag parents. Yeah, that I can see that being a massive factor too. Armor? Hell yeah. Love that. Better pants. All right. All right. A helmet? All right. We're getting suited up. What is this? Oh, they changed the model on the military sweater. That's crazy. This isn't vanilla, no. Yeah, it's vanilla now. Those are in vanilla now. But they've taken on the new model, which very clearly sucks compared to the old one. So hopefully they'll switch it back. Well, damn. Came out looking pretty good. Not too bad. I wonder what new bugs are going to be introduced with this update. What do you guys think? Oh, I see why I couldn't. Uh-huh. Notbugs game features. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I need to change out of this. Kind of want to wear the sweater, but I don't want it to get ruined before then. Wait, what the? It's smaller than a... Look at how giant it is on the ground. And then it's smaller than the hunting jacket in the inventory. That's some strange shit. That's strange. Shut. There's one thing that's a bit of a kink in my plans that I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix in time. Should be fine, I think, but I ordered a mesh pouch that attaches to the bag to put my live view unit in so that I can breathe easier, and the mesh pouch is not big enough. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find another one tonight. Not only one that's bigger and will fit, but one that I can get here tomorrow. So that's gonna be a fun thing to try to track down. Yeah, I don't need the whole mesh backpack Drive Invasion. I just need a mesh pouch that attaches to my slim bag. Oh, the server restarts in DayZ? Yeah, there are, yeah. Might have that too, maybe. Yeah, I think anything that they would have would be on Amazon, and it would be cheaper probably. So I'm just gonna search and hope for the best. Oh, is someone making a base here? They sure are. Where's their flag? Wait, did somebody tear down their flag already? Is that what happened? Huh. They have it in store, no worries about delivery. Yeah, the thing is, trying to bounce around the city. Just kind of wasting money for me. On the off chance that they have something. At worst, I'll just try to run it in my current bag. Maybe I can think of a good solution to leave one of the pouches open and then just have a mesh covering to that or something. I don't know. None of these issues are things that will stop the stream from happening. They're just minor road bumps that hopefully I can sort out. Speed bumps. Because I bought the one that I thought was the largest size, but it's not quite big enough. I mean, I could still probably... This is what I have. If I could come up with some kind of latch to it where I can leave it open. On the top, it would work just for this event, at least. I've got some zip ties. I could zip tie just across the top opening to keep that stuff from falling out. But if I needed to pull it out, then I would have an issue getting it out. So I'm not sure how I would want to do that. I don't know. Something I'll think about later. Always something, man. Always something. How about you guys? You guys got any big challenges this week? I know Sea Green's is going on a trip. That's gonna be plenty of challenges there. Getting through an airport, not only getting through an airport, but getting through an airport with a family. Oh boy, getting everybody packed and actually, I don't remember if the whole family's going or if it's just him or what. Either way. 6 deep. Oh God. Oh boy. That would drive me insane. Just doing the stay-at-home dad thing over here. Hell yeah. Mowing the lawn for the first time. Never mowed this early. Mowing the yard fucking sucks ass. Godspeed. Hopefully you can, I don't know if you got a push mower or what, but maybe if you're able to have a beer and some music along the ride with you, then make it a little more enjoyable, maybe. Trying to attach a mini electric chainsaw to a 30-foot pole. Oh, God. Sounds like you guys got some shit going on this week, too. I think I have room on these bags up here for this. Maybe not. Wait, do both of these both have bags? And then that one has a bag. Oh, never mind. That can't take a bag. There we go. $85 a month for my lawn to be mowed. Best money spent every month. Damn, that's pretty cheap. You're getting a hell of a deal, I think. Pretty certain I was spending... I mean, this is... almost 10 years ago now. When I was in Missouri, I was spending $20 a week. Getting a deal. Obviously, plus tip makes it over 85, but maybe you're not including the tip in that. Maybe it's 85 plus. plus tip. Or maybe you don't tip because you're like, it's included in the price, boys. I like mowing. Yeah, some of us are insane. Yep. Yeah, some of us are fucking crazy people. Yeah. We helped give him a chance with his new career. He is a felon trying to be a better man. Hell yeah. I love that. Not exactly the same situation, but somewhat similar. Back in Missouri, there was a Mexican guy that mowed my yard that just, just looking for a start. He did good work, showed up every week. He'd mow my yard every single time, even if I wasn't, like if I didn't pay him because I wasn't there or something. He'd still mow the yard and just collect next time when he came around. He was a good guy. I'm not sure that we really care about this mag. Screw it. We've got room. I'll just toss it in here. Yeah. Hear that, Rage Quit. Hear that. When we go back out, I think I need to patch up these boots real quick, actually. Yeah, that was part of why I ended up I could have mowed it myself. But number one, I hate it. And number two, if I'm helping out somebody like that, then I kind of would hate to be taking the opportunity away from him, you know? I do not have a yard now that I'm living in apartments here in Austin. So it's not something I really have to worry about anymore. Okay. Let's replan all these real quick. Actually, kind of don't. I guess I should switch servers. So let's not worry about replanning. I'll just eat these, or eat some of this real quick, and then we'll swap. Probably not running anybody this late on this server. Man. I'm gonna have to hope that this website stuff is over. I literally have to log in to turn the unit on for the bonding service. Stream. That's been something scary that I didn't expect. Just literally, for whatever reason, not being able to log into the website. Happened yesterday and happened again today. Having to put in tickets, talk with support. They're extremely slow to reply. I'd be so annoyed. More than annoyed, I'd be extremely pissed if I couldn't even log in to turn things on. All right. Well, we got ourselves some clothing. So next time, if we log in at some kind of decent hour, we'll be good. Hit the road immediately. Wait, where did I get... Oh, okay, it's on the bag. I thought that those tear gas canisters were on my ceramic. It's like, I don't remember picking those up. Okay, let's switch servers. See if we can find some action on the other one. What are you doing, Jax? Huh? What are you doing, buddy? You getting some naps? You napping up? Up here. Come on. Come up here. What are you doing? All right, joining the other server. What are you doing? You're going to fall off if you're not careful. You want a treat? You want a treat? Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. Okay. Watch out. All right, we log in to the new server. See if we can find a little action. See if we can find some people running around. We had a pretty good ending yesterday on this server. Broke up a group of guys trying to raid. Well, no, they were successful. And then we just kind of killed them on the way out and took the goodies. Gunshots immediately. Okay, we have a 101. I don't think I have room for a lot of this stuff. Do I have room for the ammo at least? I do. Let's just empty it. Okay. Do we want to empty the G36 mags? I don't have a G36. So maybe I empty them and put the ammo in my 101. Hang on. This one's full. Do we have any more 101 mags? I think I saw some, right? Swap this out. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we could have just done this. That would have been smarter. Okay. Load up this 101 mag. Car 98. Wait, do we have any tape I can put this into? It's good enough. Let's get that other good mag. Swap this one out too. Okay, what about a rangefinder? Someone outside? That zombie aggro on them? He was drinking water from the well. He's gonna go out and kill him. And he ran off. I don't know if he's still out here or not. Really? Okay. I don't know if he's still over there. I do not see him. He may have just completely left. Was that somebody logging in, or were those pieces loading in? Oh, there's a new base up in town again over here. Yo, come on. Hello? Okay, it doesn't appear that anyone's peeking from up there anyway, so if they're in their base, they're... Seems like they're not trying to get involved. Oh. Medical event. I'm assuming that this person that went by already looted it. Because I think they came from this direction. Not 100% sure though. I'm just going to immediately start saying, hello, Calendel, every time I hear one of those. It is now his trademark. Hello, Mr. Kalindo. How are you? Can't remember if I need boots or gloves, so maybe I'll take these back. I am well. 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 Thank you, dude. Speaking of people, what big weekend plans do you have, Mr. Callendale? Sure you got some big party you got to get to or something, right? Crawfish boil, yeah. Yeah. Now we're talking. Candles, bath bombs, hot baths, DoorDash, watching Airsoft, and sleeping. That sounds like an interesting weekend. Dude, I need to go into the gas. What's up with all these gas masks that I've got? Holy shit. I needed both of those for this kit. Wait a second. We do this and then this. Yeah. DoorDash, you say? Gonna get you some of that barbecue brisket mac and cheese? Does sound good. I'm dying. Yo, raise this flag, brother. How far is the event from you? It's like maybe 4 hours. Oh. Ish. A little bit of a drive. Not nearly as much as Tristan. How long's the drive for you this time, Tristan? Well, like 10 hours? Something like that? Jesus Christ. So loud. What the hell? Blowing my eardrums out. Oh, yeah, he did say he had to pack, didn't he? I was about to say, something does look different up there. There's a deer up there. And I just realized that since all my keybinds reset, it also reset my hold breath. So I need to rebind that. Glad I noticed that now instead of in a very, very dire situation. Yeah, I could never remember what all I have changed away from default until I'm pressing the button to try to get it to do the thing I want, and it's not working. Options, controls, configure keybinds, combat, hold breath, shift, apply, continue. Oh, I forgot to plant pumpkins. Oh, that's a little bit of a boo-boo. I do have like infinite bacon on this server, so should be fine. On TARDIS V2, so all my buttons are mixed. I mean, you could just, you switch them to, like, normal keybinds, right? At least that's how I have mine set up, but... Different breed? Sounds to me like you're a different breed and making things more difficult on yourself for no reason. A beer. I kind of want to go down to this barn and see if there's any scraps left the day after the raid. I mean, I'm assuming it's completely cleaned out, but take a little sneak peek. Or if they're planning on continuing to play, maybe they logged in and patched it all back up. I would assume they have not done that, though. I am assuming that they have quit for the wipe. Because very often that is how it goes down. And I'm not seeing the bottom of that closed off, so that seems like it might be the case. Oh, somebody didn't cut up the sleeping bag. I see some notes. Kind of intrigued to read those. Interesting setup, by the way. With the second doors up there. Absolutely just emptied the fuck out. What we got here? You suck big cocks and I have big dick. Okay. How about this? This is for Sunday, a gift from the 3 guys you killed. Hello, dear friends. Greetings from Brazil. This is for to learn not kill us by passing by and a clear shot from 500 meters away, which was very suspicious. Goodbye. This is that base that was getting raided yesterday. And the guys that I killed. You suck big cocks and I have big dick. Almost certain that is a civilian chopper, which I don't really have any interest in. So we will not be participating in that. But I probably will just go to the airfield. And it is indeed a civilian chopper. To the airfield we go. Can we get in a nice, juicy fight? That's what we need. That's what we need. Damn, I think it kind of makes me sad that they've separated the IRL and just chatting categories on Twitch, because I think I'm gonna have to stream under IRL, which has way less viewers. But I guess that means I'm potentially up the listies here. Let's see. Let's open IRL and both just chatting. Oh God, I'm starving. Like, I see some people that are like out doing stuff under just chatting. But I think I probably do need to be under IRL. Does it have a description on Twitch? What is going on in the category? Does not look like it. Just says just chatting. Wait, and the tag under just chatting says IRL. Yo, what? Well, shit, man. I don't know what I should go under then. I'm trying to decide, like, what would be more beneficial if I just chose whichever one I wanted. Would it be better to be under IRL, being closer to the top of the category, but less overall viewers? Or would it be better to be under just chatting, with more overall viewers, but further from the top of the category? Damn, I kind of feel like I need to actually go down here and loot for food. It'd be like a massive waste of time if there's no food here. I'll just drink this beer and loot, I guess. IRL does seem more appropriate than just chatting. So maybe I should just do that. I wonder why they separated them in the first place. I feel like IRL viewers are specifically looking for real world content, so it would be superior. Yeah, I think you're probably right with that. Probably right. Is there any food around? I am a hungry individual. Hungry hippo. God damn. You know one thing that's gonna be fucking something to have to deal with? How many people are gonna say in the chat while it's going on, you should make it so we can see what you're shooting at. Man, I fucking wish I could. That's probably gonna be one of the most common things said. Brother, we spent a long fucking time trying to figure that out already. Before I asked Claude, and because you have an existing following already, it says just chatting might beat out IRL for pure foot traffic. Maybe I need to kind of keep my eyes on the just chatting category and see how often people are out and about and still streaming in there. Like, I wonder if Twitch automatically moves people. I know that's something that used to happen, but I'm assuming that's not the case anymore, because I don't think I've ever been moved anytime recently, but... Man, what are we gonna do? A million decisions to be made. I am currently in the process of starving to death. And that is not ideal. I think I'm gonna hit the tents, and if I don't find food, I think I have to go back to the base. As much as it sucks to say. Because I'm a pretty long way away from the base. And I'm gonna lose a lot of health on the way home. And if I'm not careful, I will die. Are there just bags here every single time I come here, or what? I do not immediately see anyone, and I don't really have the time to keep scoping it out. That's one of those new gun sounds. Pouches. Do I have pouches? I do. Mm-hmm. Please give Bakey. Tacky Bakey. Okay. Shots fired at me. Suppressed. Don't know if it was a bottle suppressor or not, so we are gonna get the fuck out. Because if I take a shot, I will probably starve to death, even if I do get away. Unlucky. Yeah, we got a couple things. I take a shot right there. I'm down to yellow health and I'm walking slow and I'm losing health. So I'm not healing up. I never have a chance to get back above yellow health. So I can't even make it back to the base and I starve to death. I'm almost never gonna back down in a situation like that, but if I got shot, I would have died. Even if I won the fight, I wouldn't have, but I got hit one time. I still would die. So. Which sucks, because I would have loved to have found that guy and fought him. It is what it is. That's how it be sometimes. It's the same on both servers, Ninja's hiding. I have an insane amount of 762 on both servers. Yeah, it's certainly not balanced very well. It was balanced much better previously when I don't know if it was this update or one before last where they nerfed the AKM spawns. That's what really caused this. So they must have nerfed the AKM spawn and didn't change the spawn of the 762 ammo. So now it's just way too abundant. So that needs to be tweaked down and maybe buff 545 spawn in its place. Or just tweak it down. Or buff the spawn of the 762x39 CZ and the SKS. Wait, did I ask Tristan the question earlier, or was I saying... I forgot. There was something I was going to ask Tristan. I forgot what it was, though. I feel like I did ask this question, but I don't remember what I asked. Oh, I asked how far of a drive is it for you? How many hours? Wait, it's only 7 hours this time? Holy shit, that's way shorter. Hell yeah. Have you figured out about when you think you're getting there? My UK friends think 100 miles is far. That's our next step. Yeah, US is big. It's a real big place. How am I this week? Very, 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 very busy, but good. Very busy, very excited. I guess that I'll leave at 9 at the latest, which would put me at 4. Check-in is until 4 anyway. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Sounds like you got it kind of lined out then. I would guess that Matt and I would probably be there around that same time, so. Maybe just a little bit earlier. $100 miles in the EU, you can end up in another country. 100 miles in USA, you'll be in the same state. Yeah. Especially Texas. Holy shit. Or shoot for 8 though? Okay. Wyoming. Oh, Wyoming. I've been through there. Devil's Tower. Pretty badass area. Texas alone is, according to AI, roughly 17 times bigger than my country, Denmark. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking massive. How's it going, One Tap? Ackham. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Pass 3 in for me. Bet is calling. All right. Take it easy, Twacker. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. See you again soon. Crimson Desert. Have fun. We will not die this day. Starvation anyway. Drop these. Yeah, that's the play. That is the play. All right, guys. I hate to do this. But I think I need to end the stream. I have so much stuff I have to do. I have massively underestimated how much time I was going to need to prepare all this stuff. So, and I want to run the test stream tomorrow. I've still got a lot of things I need to work out. And I got massively delayed because of the LiveView unit website not letting me log in and having to deal with support so many times. So I know I only streamed 3 hours today and I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 yesterday, but it will give me so much more peace of mind going into this if I can have everything sorted. I'm not throwing everything together at the last second. So before you go, if you have answered, sorry for asking again, but what time will you start streaming? Yeah, I'll do the whole rundown real quick for everyone. For those that don't know, this weekend is our big Milsim Airsoft stream happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If you guys have any free time, please consider coming by the stream and watching. Even if it's not something you're interested in, it would be a massive support to me. And if you're busy, if you don't mind to throw the stream up on your PC or your phone or tablet or whatever you got, TV, to help count as another viewer, this is probably one of the biggest or most important streams that I've ever done in my entire time on Twitch. It's really, really, really important to try to establish a good base here and get a good idea of the interests and maybe help, like, if there's a lot of interest and a lot of growth, and it can become something bigger and more often. So the more people that are here, the more the viewership goes up, the further up the list we go. You guys know how it works. And I'm hoping that I think it'll be interesting enough that people will want to stick around. So any of you choosing to come by and watch, it would be massively, massively, massively helpful. So I'll be looking, ideally, I'm setting this loose because things can happen, and based on connection, based on this or that hiccup, things can get delayed or whatever. So ideally, we're starting around 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So for those that don't know or trying to get a good idea, it's 8:18 p.m. right now. So 10 or 11-ish is, and it may be before that, and maybe after that. I'll go live whenever I can, and whenever things are ready. And as long as it's not raining, and you guys know the deal. So if you're free, if you have free time, if you think you're interested, if you're totally not, I'm looking for literally every single person. You got a friend that's also that has a computer that could throw it up, like literally anything that you guys can think of to help get the viewer count up. It will be massively helpful and appreciated. So that's what we're looking to do. Starting, we'll see how the rain works and how things go, but we're starting around 10 or 11 ish, ideally, and we'd run until dark on Saturday, and then not quite as long on Sunday. I think it's like starting at 10:30 and maybe runs till like 2 or something, somewhere around in there, 2 or 3. So anyway, yeah, I would comment, but Double C is definitely the one that's muted. So anyway, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody very, very much. This has been a lot of you guys have committed time and money and effort to get us to this point. A lot of people like Jummy putting in extra effort behind the scenes that hopefully you guys get to see that all work out as well. So many of you guys have contributed on so many levels to make this all possible, and I will never be able to repay you guys. Thank you very, very, very much. I'm going to take tonight and try to get as much of this stuff ready to go as possible, because I don't want to be packing. We will be leaving Friday morning, and I don't want to be throwing shit together then. I would love to be done packing tomorrow night. So I want to pack as much and prepare and fix everything as much as I can tonight. Then tomorrow, ideally, fingers crossed, I'll be running a test stream of the backpack stuff before I start my stream here. So test stream on this channel tomorrow of the backpack, hopefully. And I may end up being late again because, getting all this stuff up and going. But hopefully I get this all lined out tonight. Hopefully make massive progress, and things go good tomorrow, and then we're just ready to hit the ground running. So yeah, a lot to do tonight, and I don't want to put myself further behind. If I can get it all done tonight and I get to have a nice long stream tomorrow, hell yeah, perfect. But it's different with the streaming stuff. I don't mind throwing everything together last second and just go, it's just me and I'm going to play. If it's all just thrown in and a massive mess, I can get there and sort it out when I get there. But this is different. This, I need to go well, and I don't want to fuck up this opportunity. So, yeah. Saturday, Sunday, 10 or 11 CST AM, maybe before, maybe after. Just giving you guys a heads up. That's what we're looking at. So anyway, love you all very much. I hope you all have a great, great evening. I'm going to get to work. So if anything, do a late IRL stream and just drink with us. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. But love you all. See you again tomorrow. Good night, everyone.